the cell structure, cell function. So first of all, we know what is cell and who discovered it and what is the importance of a cell. Importance of cell. Now, cell is a fundamental unit of life. Without cell, we can't survive. Fundamental mental unit of life. And the study of cell structure composition is called cytology. Cell is a pre-existing. Without cell, we can't produce cell can't produce new cells. So cell is a pre-existing in nature. Now we talk about the cell, how cell looks in a structure. The main important structure of a cell is outermost layer is cell membrane or plasma membrane. In between nucleus and the outside of nucleus a gel or liquid like structure present, which is called cytoplasm, and the middle one is nucleus. Nucleus is very important to control cell function, and cytoplasm produce a moist condition. By this, cell can't be shrink, and the cell membrane to protect the cell from the injuries and damages. Now, who discovered cell? Cell discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Now, in cork cell, first of all, he saw cell in a cork. Now, after many scientists are discovered and studied on it, and another one scientist is Anthony Leeuwenhoek see a live cell in fresh water. Now then, after Robert Brown discovered nucleus in 1831. So a cell is very minute. Without microscope can't be seen. So without microscope, before then after microscope discovered, and we check the cell how look likes. Then after we studied cell according to number. So cell is divided into two form of number. First is unicellular and multicellular. Now, if we talk about cytoplasm, who discovered, or a protoplasm who's discovered, the Purkinje's discovered cytoplasm and tell the importance of it. And the nucleus, Robert Brown, and after discovered it, tell the nucleus is very important because he controlled the all function of the cell. And then after we studied the how many type of number of cells is present in nature. So first of all, unicellular and the multicellular. Unicellular means uni, it's a single, and the multi means more than one. So in an organism, one type of cell present is called unicellular, and those animal in which different type of cells present which perform different function in a body is called multicellular. Especially we know the example, most common example is amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular and perform all function by a single cell, because in it nucleus is absent, so all the function is carried out by a single cell. Now In multicellular, a most common example we know the plants, animals, they all unicellular because multicellular, they all perform all different functions in our body by different cells or by different organs. We know the cells, the group of cells form tissue, and tissue group of tissues form organ, and organ group of organ form organ system. Then after a complete body is formed. So without cells, so we know that without cell the all groups are absent. So cell is very important for our life. Now, and we further talk about prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are those, especially are those cells which is very primitive in nature. In it, nucleus are absent, cell wall are absent, and the nucleus and the all chromosomes and the chromosome material are spreaded, are present in a cytoplasm. But in eukaryotes eukaryotes is more advanced than the prokaryotic cells. In it, nucleus are present. Nucleus, which is very important, like we talked in above in previous. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. In it, nucleus absent. In it, nucleus present. Now, in it, chromosome present in cytoplasm, and in chromosome present in nucleus. It is dense in structure. Now we talk about in it no organelles present, but in eukaryotes organelles are present. Different organelles are present, like mitochondria, Golgi body or apparatus, and endoplasmic reticulum, reticulum. These are a different organelles, and these perform different function in a body. But in prokaryotes, no different organelles, even no organelles present in it. So the amoeba perform all function by a single cell. So we talk about cell division. In a cell, different division occurs. By the division, cells divide in multiple form. In a cell division, mitosis and meiosis process present. But if we talk about prokaryotic cells, in it cell division not occurs, it only occurs in a eukaryotic cells, because eukaryotic cells have a capacity to perform these function and multiply and diploid and haploid condition. But in it no diploid condition are occurred. So we talk after next lecture. Thank you.